Welcome to the QYSEA Underwater Inertial Navigation System Setup and Usage Film Guide. Open the outer carton and remove the product and accessories in order. Note: ensure the ROV is powered off before installation. Install the QDVL sonar module. Turn the ROV over so the bottom faces up. Remove the protective cap from the bottom Q interface. Hook the front locking tabs of the bracket into the ROV's drainage slots. Left tab to the leftmost slot, right tab to the rightmost slot. Pull the bracket rearward. Align the bracket knob with the recessed groove on the ROV's bottom. Then turn the knob to lock. Align the key on the male connector with the keyway of the Q interface and insert. Push firmly until fully seated, then tighten the waterproof nut. The QDVL sonar module installation is complete. Install the GNSS locator. Take the articulating arm and loosen the black knurled nut. Mount one end of the arm to the locator, then retighten the black knurled nut to secure the arm to the locator. Take the GNSS locator and the cable. Connect the male end of the cable to the bottom port of the locator. To avoid pin damage, align the key on the male plug with the keyway on the female socket before insertion. Press the plug firmly until fully seated, then tighten the waterproof nut. Take out the top quick-release mount and flip the mounting plate over. Attach the other end of the joint arm to the center slot of the quick-release mount. Use the black fastener nut to secure it. Remove the waterproof cap from the ROV's top Q port. Align it with the dual slots on top of the ROV and place it down. Turn the front and back knobs to lock it in place. Align the key on the cable plug with the Q interface keyway and insert. Press the male plug firmly until fully seated, then tighten the waterproof nut. The GNSS locator installation is complete. Connect the tether spool and controller. Power on the controller and ROV. Open the FIFISH app and tap the toolbox icon to enter the UN's navigation system interface. Open the outer carton and remove the product and accessories in order. Note: ensure the ROV is powered off before installation. Install the QDVL sonar module. Take the QDVL module, turn the ROV bottom side up, and use an M4 hex driver to remove the 4 M4 screws. Remove the original bottom plate, install the QDVL module, and tidy the bottom cables to avoid pinching. Align the QDVL module with the screw holes. Then reinstall the removed screws and tighten. Remove the protective cap from the rear Q interface. Either Q interface may be used. Align the key on the male cable plug with the Q interface keyway and insert. Press firmly until fully seated, then tighten the waterproof nut. The QDVL module installation is complete. Install the GNSS locator. Take the articulating arm and unscrew the 2 black knurled nuts. Mount one end of the arm to the locator, then retighten the black knurled nuts to secure the arm to the locator. Take the GNSS locator and the cable. To avoid pin damage, align the key on the male plug with the keyway on the female socket before insertion. Press the plug firmly until fully seated, then tighten the waterproof nut. Mount the other end of the articulating arm to the mounting bracket and tighten the bracket to secure the arm to the bracket. Using an M3 hex driver, remove the 3 M3 mounting screws from the rear top mounting area of the ROV. Orient the thicker end of the mounting bracket toward the PLC port. Align it with the holes, then reinstall and tighten the removed screws. Turn the articulating arm knob to adjust tension so the locator stays vertical to the vehicle top. Align the key on the male cable plug with the Q interface keyway and insert. Press firmly until fully seated, then tighten the waterproof nut. The GNSS locator installation is complete. Connect the tether spool and controller. Power on the controller and ROV. Open the FIFISH app and tap the toolbox icon to enter the UN's navigation system interface. the FIFISH app interface. The FIFISH app is a navigation control application built for industrial use, integrating smart path planning, points of interest, and log recording. Its human-centered interface keeps operations simple and efficient, elevating the entire underwater workflow. The FIFISH app interface has two main pages, the camera page and the map page. During missions, the camera page shows live video, camera settings, and the ROV's attitude in real time. On the map page, users can create and execute a variety of navigation tasks. Next, an overview of the map page. From the camera page, tap the toolbox to open the FIFISH app map page. This page is divided into the following areas. Top area, map settings and navigation info. ROV track display timeout. Adjust the track display duration. Close map, hide the map display. Settings, open the settings panel. Status, shows the current working status of the QDVL sonar module. Custom map, enter the Google Map tile URL and any custom drawing URL, and specify the zoom level range for targeted viewing. Others, view options for auto navigation, path planning interval, and clear trail. Logs, tap the arrow icon on the right to manage mission logs. View, download, delete. When finished, tap Exit Settings to return. Offline map. Toggle the offline map button for work areas without network coverage. Maps must be downloaded in advance. Switch map. Change to another base map. Latitude and longitude at point. Tap anywhere on the map to display the latitude and longitude of that location. Navigation info. The left side shows the ROV's current depth and the altitude measured by the single beam sonar. The horizontal status bar shows in order: current depth, QDVL measured altitude, underwater heading, accumulated DR error, distance traveled, X coordinate from the origin, Y coordinate from the origin, relative velocity on the DR point at the X-axis, relative velocity on the DR point at the Y-axis, and the estimated remaining travel range based on battery. This provides a quick view of the ROV's attitude and position. Left panel, map and waypoint tools. Search. Enter latitude or longitude. The map moves to that location and drops a marker at the coordinates. One touch return. Tap to make the ROV execute an automatic return to home. Set home, return point. Add a return point on the map. Only one home point can exist. If one already exists, the view jumps to it. To add a new one, tap the existing home point and delete it first. Locate current position. Centers the map on the mobile device's location. Locate initial point. Centers the map on the first manual DR plus point. Locate ROV. Centers the map on the ROV's current position. Zoom in or out. Adjust the map scale. The current scale is shown in real time at the lower left. Right panel. Mission tools. Record log. Tap to start logging mission data. Tap again to complete logging and save as a log file. Set start point. Initialize the ROV's position by selecting where it is. After initialization, you get the ROV's real-time position. With a GNSS locator attached, surfacing it completes initialization automatically. Waypoint planning. Enter planning mode. Tap the locations to be inspected to add waypoints. Rotate route, global. Enable route rotation. Drag the white handles to rotate. Tap the icon to adjust. Edit route. Enter edit mode for manual adjustments. Tap blue points on the route to set node positions. Translate route, global. Move the bow shape or box spiral route on the map. Delete route. Delete the current route plan. Zigzag shape route planning. Choose transverse or longitudinal. Set the spacing, then draw a rectangle. The system auto-generates the route within it. Box spiral route planning. Choose inside out or outside in. Set the spacing, then draw a rectangle. The system auto-generates the route within it. Default depth. Set the overall route depth. Configure this before planning the route. Set POI. Mark a point of interest on the ROV icon. Choose a dot or flag icon to quickly mark the current position. The bottom area shows the ROV's current latitude and longitude for a quick view of its position. Offline map function. UWINS supports online, offline, or custom map modes. If satellite or network coverage is weak at the worksite, please download offline maps in advance to avoid impact on use. With your mobile device online, open the FIFISH app, tap Help at the bottom right of the home screen, and enter the Help page. Select QPS Offline Map Download. On the Offline Map selection screen, tap Switch Map at the top left to open map options. After selecting a map, it will load online. Tap the search icon at the lower left. Enter the latitude or longitude near the work area and tap OK. The map view jumps to the location. After the tiles finish loading, tap Start Select Area. Based on the worksite, set a start corner and an end corner to auto-generate a rectangular area. Drag the corners to adjust the size. Tap Download, confirm the number of tiles in the prompt, and start downloading the offline map. Do not close the app or let the screen sleep until the download completes. Position Initialization. Use Position Initialization to automatically calibrate the initial position via the GNSS locator, providing a high-accuracy starting reference for underwater operations and improving navigation accuracy later in GNSS-denied environments. Connect and power on the ROV, open the FIFISH app, and tap the toolbox icon to enter the UWINS interface. The GNSS locator completes initialization automatically, and the screen shows DVLDR in its success. The interface may vary slightly by mobile OS, iOS. Switch maps according to your preferences and needs. The video uses Mapbox Map as an example. Other maps follow the same workflow and yield the same results. Android. Turn on Offline Map at the top right to enter offline mode, then switch maps and select a previously downloaded offline map. Smart Path Planning. Use Smart Path Planning to set a route with one tap. The ROV will follow a zigzag-shaped path for high-precision autonomous cruising. Open the toolbox at the bottom right and set default depth equals 0.16 meters. Choose Zigzag Shape Route Planning. Select left to right. Set spacing equals 4 meters. Tap Confirm. Draw a rectangular inspection area on the map. The system automatically generates a left to right zigzag shape route within the rectangle. Tap the Edit Layer icon to enter route editing. Long press and drag the white circular waypoints to manually adjust the route. Use this to avoid underwater hazards or dive zones. Tap a waypoint to view its position and depth. Edit the waypoint depth, then tap Save to apply. POI, Points of Interest. Use the POI feature to save waypoint location data as needed. The markers remain visible on the current app screen, making traceability easy. Tap the POI icon at the lower left to place a POI above the ROV icon. Tap the POI to customize its settings. POI Settings. Tap the POI icon to configure POI details. Name. Tap the text field to name the POI. Depth. Tap the field to set depth. Type. Choose the POI icon style. Latitude or longitude. Edit the POI's coordinates. Delete. Tap Delete to remove the POI. DR. Set this point as the initial point. Use when the GNSS locator is submerged or cannot obtain a fix. Manually move the ROV icon to this point. Depth hold. Surface referenced. Maintain the ROV at a fixed vertical distance from the surface according to the default route depth. Altitude hold. Bottom referenced. Maintain the ROV at a fixed height above the seafloor according to the initial default depth or altitude. Tap Save to apply the changes. One-touch return. Use one-touch return in the app to quickly stop the ROV's cruise and automatically navigate back to the start point. Before use, set the return point and depth. Tap the return point icon. Choose a suitable location on the map and set the return depth to 0.2 meters. During operation, when the ROV is working in the water, bring it up to the surface while all propellers remain submerged. then tap the one-touch return icon. When the prompt appears, select Yes, and the ROV will automatically navigate to the return point. If the ROV is currently in autonomous cruising, tap Stop first, then use one-touch return. Tap the Settings button at the upper right, Logs, to view all log files. You can download or delete the selected file. Tap Download to save the file to local storage. Log recording. Use Record Log to capture the ROV's mission data. A .log file is generated automatically when the task ends. Tap the logging icon to start logging. Tap the white waypoint at the route's start point and choose Depth Hold. The ROV will automatically move to the start point and then follow the planned route. After it reaches the final waypoint, the ROV stops autonomous cruising. Tap the logging icon again to stop logging. The system saves the log automatically. This concludes the first use tutorial for QYSEA's UINTS underwater navigation and positioning system. Thank you for watching.